To build or not to build? That is the question. Guys, there's a lot of people out there that you tell them about a business opportunity and they say, well, I'm in a good job and so my job is giving me what I need. Guys, I want you to understand that even though you're in a job, and there's nothing wrong with loving your job, but the one thing about a job is you cannot pass your job on to your children. You're trading your time for somebody else's money, and for whatever reason you can't trade that time no more, the money stops. So people are looking for different answers in regards to their financial futures. And we are in a crisis. If you do not believe me, yeah, I'm including a video in with this video with a gentleman called Robert Kiyosaki, who is the author of the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, which is a best-selling book speaking about what it takes to get wealth. But he predicted the crashes that happened over the last 10 years, and he's predicting that there's going to be another crash happening in the next couple of years, so people need to be prepared for that. He also talks about the reason why you need to be doing some kind of business opportunity around what you're doing and being an entrepreneur, because a person who's an entrepreneur is going to be able to survive this coming crash, and not just survive, but also even thrive through it. Whereas people that are just dependent on a job, they're going to feel the pinch. And so guys, this is not scaremongering, this is just the reality of what is happening. And so have a look at the video that Robert Kiyosaki does, and then really think about looking at some kind of side project around what you're currently doing to help to develop an additional income. If somebody has sent you this video from the team, it's because they are genuinely concerned about you and concerned about showing you an alternative so that you can keep your options open and your job is just not a single point of failure for you. So you're going to want to get back to the person who directed you to this video once you've seen it and let them know how serious you are about changing your situation, and they can direct you to more information about what we do as a team and how I personally have been helping people for the last 10 years to develop additional income around what they currently do, so that your options can be more than just having a 9 to 5. I really do hope you take this message on board, guys, because I'm telling you now, if you are a single point of failure, you're leaving yourself open. But if you build something around what you're currently doing, then guys, you are being smart and you're preparing for the coming crash, which is going to happen whether or not you believe it or not. So watch this video, have a look, get back to the person who directed you to do this video, and then let's help you move forward with strength in terms of finances. So take care. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.
Hello, it's Robert Kiyosaki. I'm probably best known for the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. And one of the reasons I wrote Rich Dad Poor Dad 20 years ago in 1997 was I could see this economic crisis coming. If you're old enough to remember, in 1997 the economy was booming. And then what happened in the year 2000? It turned. So we had a crash in 2000, was a dot-com crash. The second was a real estate crash, and the third was the banking crash. So within the first 10 years of this century, we've had 3 major crashes, much bigger than the stock market crash of 1929. If you look at these charts here, you can see 2000, you can see the real estate crash, and you see the banking crash, and down there you can see the 1929 crash. The next crash coming, and it's coming very soon, is going to be bigger than all other crashes the world has ever seen. So what I say to people, you may as well be an entrepreneur. Because if you're an entrepreneur and you're actually sincerely working to gain the skills of an entrepreneur, the real life business skills of an entrepreneur, you and your family have a better chance of surviving this coming disaster. And it is coming. So why sit around and hope for job security when the idea of job security is really an obsolete idea? Why save money when governments have a tendency to print money to save the economy? And why do what the poor and middle class are doing when the rich are getting richer? So ladies and gentlemen, there's a giant crash coming. They call it a T-junction. You know, it's when the economy hits the end of the road. And we're within 2 or 3 years of it right now. You can see it happening as we speak. So you have interest rates at low, savers are losing money. What you see is oil prices dropping, which causes chaos in oil-producing countries like Russia and all this. And you see the rise of terrorism. So ladies and gentlemen, these are not ordinary times. The industrial age is over. We're in the information age. And right now it's important that you get more information, more education, and more skills. Most importantly, learn to be an entrepreneur so that you can survive no matter what happens. Thank you.